Everyone, it's Michael here. Back again, Crushing It by Gary Vee, Chapter 2. What Still Matters? Summary of it. So let's get started. Many do fail because of putting energy in wrong direction. What really matters is intent, authenticity, passion, patience, speed, work, and attention. So we're gonna go one by one in depth based on that. So let's get started with intent. The purpose matters. When your intent is wrong, you may still make money, but not big enough. When your intent is right, you will generate positive word of mouth. You must be committed to service, have desire to provide value, and must have a strong love for teaching. Louis Hose, Schools of Greatness. You can check out the Instagram at Louis Hose. He snapped his wrist as a professional football player. He was left with nothing. He's decided to inspire people by inviting local leaders and interview them. That's a brilliant idea. So he was doing local meetup events and getting commission from the event venue providers. So he was able to monetize that and sold his business and started School of Greatness, a podcast that shares inspiring stories. Amazing. You got to check it out. Lesson is you can create anything that you want if you have the passion, energy, and intensity every single day. These came from Lewis himself. Alright? Authenticity. Your intent will be reflected in your authenticity, how real you are. You will be shown for who you are. The more authentic you are, the more people will be willing to forgive you for your mistakes. Ignore the mistakes. Do not worry. If you're being yourself, if you're being you, everyone's going to accept that. All right, that's one great story from the Skinny Confidential. So Lauren's passion is to build community and bringing women together. So what she did was she hired a web developer and paid him in $10 $50 installments. Earned her fitness and nutrition license. Come on, you gotta check her page now. It's amazing. She's good. She's rocking it now. She put her money back in business. She found a niche that she's good at and ride it until expansion. She worked on it for 6 years every single day and she made it. Beautiful, isn't it? All right, passion. That's the next, the most important thing. I would say that your business must be a calling, not a job. So you're not going to make money for a long period of time. Passion can help you to stick to it. Passion is your energy generator. So Brian, look at Brian. What he did was that his real passion was guitar, and he learned all that he can about it through reading and experimentation. So he started selling his own modified guitar pedals online. And the best part, he replied to all the comments, emails, and phone calls. He started selling DIY kits with parts and instructions. He made it by himself and he helped others to make their own. And he quit construction industry which he was working on and made his living selling all this. He embraced his DNA, which is to outsource everything and that he can produce. He just decided to stick with what he can and he started storytelling, coming up with his face in the industry when in deep became a brand by being himself. Alright, next is patience. Passion and patience go hand in hand. Live simply and put yourself last. A great story to reflect that. Alex Nemo. He created Foolies and his fans and customers supported him in his journey. After graduating, he couldn't find a job and found that rappers need clothing, so he found a niche there. And he will ship together with a letter that many posted on social medias, and it took a lot of time but made it when he was in a show by Oprah. Awesome, right? Speed. Patience is for long term and speed is for short term. I'll repeat this again. Patience is for long term and speed is for short term. So being unafraid of making mistakes makes everything easy. Timothy Roman, a great story from Imperial KB. Timothy Roman got by with help from friends. He's an immigrant and he was DJing and selling weed as well. Made new friends and learned to be a website designer using YouTube. After 8 months, decided to start his own freaking company. Learned everything about construction industry. Worked on his website. Started posting contents online. He quit once he received 3 projects. That's how you gotta do. Next part, work. Oh my god, I love this one. When you first start out, there's no time for leisure. It takes lots of stamina to get a personal brand off the ground. You have to decide how you're going to spend your time. Start by blocking off the hours you must spend on your obligations. Do things. Create content daily. 6 to 8 hours of sleep per day or night is ideal for most people. Just make every minute of your remaining 16 to 18 hours count. A successful entrepreneur puts in energy to execute well. Dion Graham, he's a digital architect, and you can check out his IG at Dion. Dion Graham was a tennis pro. He created nightlife website City Never Sleeps, engaged with people in social media and giving free advice plus content. He was active on engagement. Engagement was his key, and is now aiming to launch his own digital agency as Gary Vee. Next part, attention. You have to pay attention to everything. Don't become so comfortable with one platform. Watch everything, including your competition. Learn as much as you can. Just keep learning. And a great story, Andrew. And he started on Facebook, then Twitter, got away from Facebook and jumped onto Instagram. So basically, where attention goes, he just flows. Used Barber money to buy DJ equipment and started doing events for free. After being disowned by his parents, he was living in his car and worked in school cafeteria. Took sales and marketing job with Pepsi, started his own agency, O Agency, now works with brands like 7-Eleven. All great, yeah. There's an eighth essential. It's so important that it deserves a chapter of its own, and I'm gonna cover that tomorrow. So we're done. So there's a giveaway here. I'm giving a free Crushing It book. I finished reading it already, and I'm giving it away. So all you have to do is to just leave in the comments below why you need this book, and remember to subscribe. All right. Thank you. See you all in chapter 3.